Hello and a very warm welcome to each and every single one of you. This video is very different to the normal video that I put out on a Monday. If you are new here, my name is Jackie. I have been on a weight loss journey what seems to be forever. I have lost just over 11 stone in weight. More recently I have been looking into intermittent fasting, which I absolutely love, and so does my partner Richard. This video is, as I say, completely different because I've not been very well, so I'm just going to get into it straight away. Hello! As I said, this video is going to be slightly different to what, well, completely and utterly different to what I normally do. I woke up last Monday and I wasn't feeling very well at all. And there's so many dreaded lurgies going around, from throat infections, chest infections, laryngitis, which I thought that I'd got laryngitis. So as I woke up in the morning, I felt absolutely dreadful. I tried to ring my doctors and all I got from them was, we can't help you, we are snowed under, either go to your local pharmacist and see if you can get something for your throat. I said, well, it's not my throat that's on fire, I can't sing, I haven't got a voice, I feel dreadful. And they said, well, you need to go to the walking centre. So the walking centre here is in the centre of Norwich. It's not exactly easy to get to and parking is a nightmare. But anyway, I decided to go, and on the website it said that it had 2 hours. You're going to be waiting for 2 hours, and I thought, right, that's fine. I had been fasting up until this point. I got down there at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I decided to go and buy myself some mints, some little mints just to sort of clear my airways and everything else. So, excuse me, as you can hear, I'm still coughing away. And I eventually got there and it was absolutely jammed packed with people with the dreaded lurgy. What struck me was there was some children in there and they were honestly so ill. They were coughing and spluttering, crying. Their parents were trying their very best to do the best for them. And you know, if there was a child before me, I would have let them go before me and just said, look, you know, the poor child is suffering here, go in before me, that was fine. But my waiting time was hours. I eventually got out 5.5 hours after getting there. So I sat there for 5.5 hours. There was no tea, coffee, no nothing like that. There was water, but it was empty because it had been just, everybody drunk it. There was no staff around to find out how much further. I was worried at this point. When it got to 4 hours, I was thinking, have they called my name and I haven't heard? You know, and I was desperate. I was trying to edit the video to get that out of you, that last Monday's video, trying desperately to get it up, and I was thinking, oh, the time was just going, and I thought, oh my god, I'm not going to be able to get a video out for you. But thankfully I did, and thank you so much for your wonderful comments again. It was slightly different to what you're used to in the norm, but anyway, so that was that. While I'm editing this video, I forgot to say that by the time I got seen by the doctor, he listened to my chest and said it was clear as a whistle and that I didn't need anything other than go home, rest, sleep and drink plenty. So I waited 5.5 hours for no reason at all. And when I got home, Richard had made a lovely meal, but I was just not hungry. I didn't feel very well. I just didn't want to eat. So that day, I basically, I had a bit of chocolate. He texted me and said, is there anything you want from Aldi? And I went, yes, the biggest bar of chocolate you can get. So bless him, he got me a bar of white Aldi chocolate. I didn't eat the whole lot. No. Well, I did. No, I didn't. I ate 68 grams. 68 grams of Aldi white. I've got all my little bits of notes and things like that, just to let you know what I've been doing. And my menthol lozenges, and I had about 10 that day. When I got back, I just had a latte and just relaxed in the front room, and we just sort of caught up on a bit of TV. And yeah, so Tuesday came, and anyway, just during the week, the reason why I'm doing this video the way I am now, because I tried putting the video together at the weekend, and it was literally all doom and gloom. There was no smiles, there's no happiness, there was just nothing. And I just thought, I can't put a video out that I'm not happy with. And I don't want to bring everybody down. It's Christmas, isn't it? You know? We want to feel a little bit of warmth. Watch this. Yep. That's my TV. Looks like it's about to set the tree alight. Do you like my tree? I put it up last night. There we go. Let me just... A simple tree. It already has lights on. Here. They have lights at the end of the twigs. And all you got to do is just put these on. And I absolutely love it. Some people may not. I mean, it's nice having a real tree, isn't it? It's lovely. I mean, if I could, I'd have a big tree. Yeah, a big tree. But I've got low ceiling, and Richard's not very keen on the pines, and I must say neither am I. So that was the simple, you know, the simple way of doing it, and I love it. Yeah, so getting back to last week. Yeah, so that was Monday. It was a total disaster. Tuesday, we decided I needed a bit of fresh air, so I got dressed, tried to look okay, and we went up the city. So I'm going to show you a few clips of what happened when we were up at the city. Here. Oh my goodness me, we have just got into the car. I was all right on the sofa, but as soon as I walked to Richard's car, I felt a bit and there's a strong smell of vinegar.
In my car?
In your car. Why did you have
Can you
vinegar?
smell it?
Yes.
I put some on here this morning.
Is that fish and chips?
No, I had fish and chips. I had a sachet and I put it on this morning.
And why did you have a sachet of...
to help de-ice the window, because that was frozen on the inside. -6 at 5 this morning.
And did it work?
No.
Do you put vinegar on your...
Do you put vinegar on your scraper?
Which is dragging me around the city now.
You don't have to come.
I know I don't, but I need to get some fresh air. I can't go to mum and dad's, otherwise I might give them there, and I'm just not really great at this time of year, and I want them to come for Christmas. My nose is matching my jumper, but it's not because I'm cold or because I'm an alcoholic. It's because I have necrobiosis.
You were on Saturday night.
I weren't drunk on Saturday night.
You had a few double G&Ts.
I did have a few gin and tonics, but you know, it's got to be done.
You earned it.
No. Yeah, I know, I did earn it, but I don't think I want to drink again, because the restless leg does not like me having alcohol. It really doesn't.
I didn't notice.
Oh, you were asleep. As soon as you got into bed, you were out like a light.
I definitely want any drink I had.
Oh, I just could not get to sleep. I think I got to sleep around about 4 o'clock, because I saw every hour come, and I was up and down, up and down. And
I just up for it last night, though.
I took an extra thing. Yeah, last night I had 11 hours. The night before, I had 11 hours in bed, sleeping.
Oh, yeah.
My God, I hope my dad gets 11 hours once he gets better, with a bit of luck. Anyway, yes, so we're off to the city, and I'm not sure why. You know.
Only some de-icer and some gloves.
We're not buying each other presents this year.
I need a new belt.
He needs a new belt. He's buying stuff for himself.
A belt? Because my trousers are falling down. Some de-icer because the car is frozen every morning. Some gloves because my hands are cold.
Every day, we're getting things brought to the house, and none of them.
Grandchildren's Christmas presents.
Okay.
We can't tell them because they watch us.
Yeah. Right. Okay. I'll see you in a bit.
That is £6.99.
These are battered sprouts. Battered sprouts. So they're filming. Battered sprouts. They smell like sprouts.
Good, isn't it?
Oh, they're weird. Yeah.
Oh, right, okay. You guys want cream on your brandy cream?
Yeah.
Not for me. Yeah.
Richard has persuaded me to have a battered mince pie. So, and I've got a little bit of cream for them as well. Brandy cream! Brandy cream! Jamie, I just want to come.
And what's it like?
I know.
I don't know.
Babe, I've just put cream on.
I know, that's why I said, yeah, well, not know it's got the brandy on it, but I'll have a bite of the other one before you.
Yeah, it's different. Tastes like mince pie, but with batter on it.
As you'd expect.
But I'm quite full already.
Give me a bit of the other one, yeah.
You want to have a go at this?
I'll have a bite.
This one is a battered Christmas pudding.
We're only doing this for our viewers. We don't really want this.
You're eating that, aren't you? There we go.
How do you tackle it?
Hot, isn't it? Well, let me just. Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Well, I've just had loads of chips, so I feel really,
Guess
really.
there's nothing you can't batter.
Huh?
Nothing you can't batter, is there?
Yeah. There we go. Well, different. So, yeah. What do you think? Battered sprouts. Have you heard of such a thing? Have you ever had battered sprouts at all? Deep fried battered sprouts. And not only that, I had a deep fried mince pie and a deep fried Christmas pudding. Thankfully, Richard ate the Christmas pudding. Well, he didn't eat the whole lot. He just took a couple of mouthfuls and that was it. But quite frankly, it made me feel ill. The first initial bites of the sprouts, the couple of sprouts that I had, weren't too bad. You know, the first bite was quite soft. And yeah, it wasn't too bad. But then after that, it was just revolting. Absolutely revolting. Absolutely disgusting. So I don't know how many calories that was, so I abandoned that idea and just thought, well, I won't be counting calories at all. We also had that big tray of chips as well. Oh, goodness knows how many calories were in that. I put loads of salt and pepper, salt and vinegar on top, and I just woofed them down. And that was it. And that was what I ate on Tuesday. So again, you know, I couldn't really sort of count the calories, but that was on Tuesday. Excuse me, coffee. While I'm still editing this video, Wednesday and Thursday, nothing really much to write home about, other than I did a little bit of washing, had to go and get it dried, but I was still feeling really exhausted. And food, I didn't do any cooking whatsoever. It was just literally grazing. On Thursday, I was just having toast with cheese on it, and then I had some egg on toast. So I wasn't really counting the calories because I hadn't been during the week. I will be getting back to that, I have to say, but it was just this week while I've not been feeling very well. And then Friday came. I woke up Friday and I decided that I would weigh myself. Here we go. This is my weigh-in because I'm not going to be here on Sunday, so I shall weigh in again on Monday in next week's video, but I'm going to weigh in now, see what happens. I'm tired. There we go. Saying 3.5. So what is that? That is £1.25. £1.25 off this week. So I'm really pleased with that. Very happy. Very happy indeed. There we go, £1.25 off. So again, I'm really chuffed with that. Who knows what next week will bring? I'm not really worried, but we will be doing intermittent fasting throughout the whole of Christmas. If possible, I'm feeling a lot better than I was last week. I still have this horrible cough going on, but we will see. We will see. Getting back to Friday, these are a few bits and pieces of our weekend. So here we are.
9.
It is 9 o'clock in the morning.
We had de-iced the car.
Richard has been spending probably over an hour defrosting the car and putting everything in these because of what a lovely man that he is. Truly wonderful. I'm still not feeling 100%. I did my nails last night as well. They look darker than they were, but that's a purple one. They're light blues, but when it's cold they change colour. But anyway, we are going up to Whitby. It's going to take us over 5 hours just driving, so it's probably going to take us longer. That is the state of the roads at the moment. Well, just around here. So yeah, I found a entertainer's secret thing that I spray up my nose to go down into my vocal folds in the hope that I can still sing tonight. I feel confident enough that it'll be okay, but I am worried because it's not 100%. But anyway, we're off. We're now going. See you in a bit on our travels. Yeah, we're fasting at the moment until God knows what time. We don't know.
At least after 2.
Yeah, until after 2. So we'll see you in a bit. So there you have it. That was the weekend, and I was absolutely, on Friday, I was so worried. I started out okay, but the more the day went on, when we got to the venue, it was so cold, it was so icy, and we got to this beautiful venue, and as you saw, it was absolutely stunning. And during my sound check, the two guys that weren't doing my sound, it was another guy, and they were kind of fussing over the sound. It sounded dreadful. I was really worried because I started singing and I could hear my voice cracking. I just thought, my gosh, I'm not going to be able to sing. I'm not going to be able to perform. What am I going to do? And the only brief that I got was, they are footballers. It's a football team. That filled me with absolute dread. Football team, that means they're going to be young lads. What do they want to do with an Alison Moyet tribute? I'm the only one on. I'm the only one doing music. How are they? And I was absolutely filled with dread, worry, panic, and nothing that Richard could say or do could help. And bless him, he said, you know, let's just go and get something to eat. Come on, you know, come on, you're going to be fine. Let's go and have something to eat. And I was just, I wanted to cry inside. I was screaming. I wanted to go home. I couldn't bring myself to film or do anything. And Richard said, you know, you need to be doing some filming. And I went, I can't. I can't. You know, I'm worried about tonight. You know, I was just so panicked. And anyway, we went to this little pub and I ordered a lasagna and chips. I didn't even think about it really. I just thought, yeah, right, I'll just order it. It was the worst lasagna I'd ever tasted in my entire life. It was disgusting. Whether it was my taste buds, it was the worst, and I've never experienced it. Was foul. I don't know what it was. Even Richard went, what the hell is this? He took a spoonful and went, what? But I didn't want to complain. I just thought, I just want to get out there. I want to go home. Anyway, we got back to the room and I just thought, right, just get ready. What will be, will be. So I got dressed, got ready, got to the venue. And the best thing is, when I got to the venue, there was lots of older people sat around the table. Lovely little old ladies. There was a group of young lads, but most of them were from 60 over. They were playing bingo. That filled my heart. I thought, oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. I went to speak to the, I don't know what you call him, sports person, the man that was in charge of it all. A lovely, lovely little man. And he said to me, oh, my darling, I can hear that you're not very well. He said, just do what you can. If you can do 2 half-hour spots. I thought, 2 half-hour spots. Oh, that's good. That's good. I haven't got to sing forever, you know. And I could choose the songs that I felt was okay. And at this point, a man came in and his name's Craig Williams. If you are avid Benidorm watchers, this guy was an extra on there and he had a few big bits in there. He was a singer in Benidorm. Anyway, he works there and he decided, I'm going to do your sound. The sound that they've got here has not been set up properly. You can use my stuff. So he immediately sorted out the sound for me. And the best thing is, he made me sound okay. He really did. I didn't have to push my voice. Sometimes when you can't hear yourself and the sound systems are forward, the sound systems are in front of you, I need to hear what everybody else is hearing, so they need to be behind me. And I couldn't hear anything, you know. So he sorted all that out for me and made me sound great. So that was good. I was like, oh, great. So the man at the end, he said, would you like a port and brandy? And I went, hell yes, yes, bring me that port and brandy. This was after I'd sung. So I had that and I enjoyed every drop. It just soothed my throat. I don't drink alcohol before I go on stage unless it's lager and lime. Lager and lime's okay. But anything stronger, I can't drink it because it distorts my hearing. It dries your vocals out. It's not a very good thing. So that was them. I felt so much happier at the end. So Richard and I, we went back to the room that we were staying in with the 4-poster bed. So lovely. It was lovely and warm. You know, they had the radiators on. It was lovely. We got into bed and we watched Traitors. Have you been watching Traitors? It is absolutely fantastic. Now, Richard's not very keen on things that I like, but thankfully, I said to him, I think it was on Wednesday or Thursday, hey, I just want to listen to, just want to watch 5 minutes of Traitors. I've heard that it's really good. So we put it on and he loved it. So we put it on and we watched the latest that night, Thursday night, and it was absolutely brilliant. I slept incredibly well and I woke up and Richard and I, we decided to go for a walk. We were fasting for as long as we possibly could at that point. We went for a walk. It was so slippery. Everywhere we went, people were walking on the roads because Whitby was just literally a ball of ice. Dangerous. Richard and I, we went to the shop and we just got a sandwich. We got a big bag of crisps each. We got some biscuits to shove in our mouths, just, you know, a bit of comfort eating. We were still fasting, but we'd open our window. We went back. We decided that we couldn't walk anywhere else because it was just so dangerous. We went back to the hotel. Well, it's not a hotel, but the place where we were staying. And we just sat and just watched a bit of TV. We rested up until it was time to get ready. And ding ding, round 2. I got up on stage and it was fabulous. And you saw a little clip there of the wonderful Cher, male impersonator, Cher. He was on a particular program on TV. I can't remember what it was called, but it was more recent. And he was absolutely fantastic. I don't think he won, but he was absolutely brilliant. And we had a picture together. What a lovely guy, absolutely lovely. And I went on to do my second set. The sound was wonderful. Everybody was fabulous. They all enjoyed it. And that was it. And I had another drink at the end of it. Yes, it did go down rather well, the port and brandy. And then Richard we went back to the hotel and Richard helped me with all my stuff. The dressing room was freezing cold, absolutely freezing cold. And Richard went in there, grabbed all my stuff and put it all away. He's such a gem, you know, he's just the best. And then we went back and then we just got into bed. We watched a little bit of TV. Cliff Richard was singing Mistletoe and Wine, children singing Christian. It was lovely. And we drifted off to sleep. I didn't sleep very well because my chest was gurgling. And then Richard and I just got up. We packed all our stuff and headed home. Food wasn't great on the way home because we were both just exhausted and we wanted to get home. I was in a mood, and I have to say, more recently, these past 6 months, my mood has been very difficult. I can get up and I can be in the greatest of moods, feeling wonderful, and then within a snap of my fingers, I can feel really low. And somebody said to me, HRT. You need to be on HRT. And I've always sort of said, no, it's just me, you know, I'm just a miserable cow. But now I'm beginning to wonder, absolutely. I have my doctor ringing me for tomorrow, and we're going to be discussing putting me on an HRT patch, and hopefully it will keep me on an even level, because, you know, it's not fair on Richard. I do snap sometimes, a lot of the time, at least once a day, all the time. But no, I can be absolutely in the best of moods. Today I'm feeling fabulous, but I can walk out of this and just feel really low. And sometimes it feels like I want to cry. It feels like the world around me is wrong and that everybody's conspiring against me. And, you know, and I feel that everybody else's life is so much better than mine. And I know that I'm really appreciative. When I'm feeling okay, I know that life is good. It is good. I love making these videos. I love my life. I love everyone around it and everyone in it. But in a split second, I can feel that everybody hates me and life isn't good. And I'm pretty sure that it is my hormones going AWOL. So I am looking forward to having a conversation with my doctor tomorrow in the hope that I can get some sort of patch going. So yeah, so as I said, it's a very different video than you are used to, and I hope that I haven't droned on. What I mean by droned on, I can listen to myself sometimes and it sounds like I'm going like this all the time. So it's a bit of a different setting. I hope you're keeping warm by that lovely fire. I can't feel it. Fucking freezing. But yeah. So next Monday, it is Boxing Day. So there will be a video up. I'm not sure whether it will be a live video of me and Richard sitting there. It could be a video of what I've got this week. I'm not really sure, but there will be a video up at some point. So if I can ask you all to click the bell. If you're watching on the TV, I don't think you can. So you'll have to go to your phone or your laptop or computer to be able to click the bell. Now I know a couple of you said, well, I've clicked the bell and it still doesn't notify me. I don't know. I'm not sure what happens with that. You just have to make sure that you are actually subscribed. Then click the bell, and then it will give you an option and click all. That way you'll get notified that I am uploading a video. I think. I hope. I think that's right. Yeah. So Christmas. Are you all ready for Christmas? I'm not. I've got 2 Christmas presents. One's for my mum and one is for my son. I've done nothing else. Richard and I are not buying each other presents this year. We have got my mum and dad coming over. I cannot wait. My daughter's popping in with her boyfriend for an hour just to say hello. My boys I'm hoping to see on the Tuesday or the Wednesday, and their girlfriends and boyfriend. And just hoping that we have a lovely, warm, inviting Christmas. And I hope you do too. I really hope that everything goes well. Please stay in touch. Let me know how you're getting on now. Let me know after Christmas how your Christmas went. And just all remains for me to say now is have a wonderful, wonderful Christmas. Please don't forget to subscribe. It really does help my channel. Give me a thumbs up to like the video. I know a few of you don't like my videos. That's still great, because you giving it a thumb down, you're still helping my channel. If you would like to share my video to somebody that think may like them, please do. And I'm looking forward to 2023. I've got no New Year's resolutions other than using the word balance. I think the word for next year is balance, just to get a healthy balance for everything. Love, laughter, life, food, abundance, losing weight and just feeling happy, really. And I hope you do too. So have a wonderful Christmas. Love you lots. See you soon. Take care.
I love you. I love you, baby.